Welcome to Thai Nguyen News. Now today headlines. Thai Nguyen Radio and Television Station guest for across at the City National Radio Festival 2024. Improving management efficiency of Thai Nguyen Tea creative brand. First, look at some news.
Định Hóa District People's Committee has given compensation and current support for the project to renovate and repair President Ho Chi Minh Memorial House, Định Hóa ATK, Phuding Camel. Accordingly, in Phase 1, the district's current compensation board recovered over 9,700 square meters of land from 19 affected households, with a total compensation cost of over 2.1 billion Vietnam dong. It is known that the project had a scale of about 5 hectares. The main items include renovating and preparing the reception house, 4 pillow gate, rest house, memorial house, garden, and auxiliary items, with a total investment of 40 billion dong. Currently, Phase 1 of the project had completed the renovation of the memorial house, starting Phase 2 of the expansion project. On July 12, the Association for Protection of People with Disabilities and Protection of Children's Rights of Thai Nguyen Province coordinated with the Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs of the district to organize a training conference for officers working on social protection in the locality. The learners were taught two contents: law on people with disabilities, law on children, and new documents and policies related to people with disabilities and children, scheme to assist people with disabilities, children in special circumstances, families with disabilities, skills to prevent and minimize child labor in the area, skills to avoid drowning for children in the area. On July 14th, Full City Association of the area organized the Area Singing Festival in 2024. At the program, area members from 18 communes and wards participated in 21 performances, including singing and dancing, solo and group singing. Performances embracing the glorious party, the great alcohol, and the patriotic tradition of Vietnamese people in the process of building and protecting the fatherland, prizing the homeland and country, traditions of the Vietnam Association of the area, the contributions of the area in building and protecting the fatherland.
Recently, Mr. Trịnh Việt Hùng, Secretary of Thái Nguyên Provincial Party Committee and Deputy Minister of Education and Training Phạm Ngọc Thưởng co-chaired a working session on resolving difficulties and obstacles in implementing compensation, securance, and support work during the implementation progress of Thái Nguyên University project.
Thái Nguyên University was approved for planning an area 436.5 hectares for schools and units to build a system of lecture halls, offices, and dormitories. However, difficulties in funding sources of environment, policy changes in the land sector, and resettlement land funds lead to many difficulties in securance work. At the meeting, delegates exchanged, discussed, and proposed solutions to remove difficulties and obstacles, and arranged resettlement for households to implement the Thái Nguyên University project in the next phase. Speaking at the meeting, Mr. Trịnh Việt Hùng affirmed, Thái Nguyên Province is always committed and ready to coordinate and support the Ministry of Education and Training, including Thái Nguyên University, when implementing tasks of the educational industry in general and the implementation of Thái Nguyên University project in particular. He also requested that the Ministry of Education and Training, as the investor of the project, continue to more closely direct Thái Nguyên University in removing difficulties and obstacles, stabilizing accommodation and resettlement for affected households, as well as accelerating the progress of the project. In response, the Deputy Minister of Education and Training affirmed that the ministry could closely direct the project implementation. At the same time, Thái Nguyên University was requested to coordinate with the department, branches, and localities of Thái Nguyên Province to urgently review and develop resettlement plans for households, so that the project can continue to be implemented rapidly.
On July the 11th, the Provincial Fastland Front Committee held a launching ceremony to implement the project of eliminating dilapidated housing for poor and relatively poor households in the province in the period of 2024-2025.
During the period 2021-2023, the Party Committee, authorities, Fastland Front, and social political organizations at all levels in Thái Nguyen Province have supported the construction and repair of houses for over 3,000 poor and relatively poor households, with a total cost of nearly 150 billion Vietnam dong. According to a review as of April 30, 2024, there are currently over 600 dilapidated houses in the province. As a launching ceremony, sponsors supported Thái Nguyen Province with a total budget of 14 billion Vietnam dong. From this source, the province will support 319 poor and relatively poor households to build and repair houses. Also at the program, the Fund for the Poor supported the construction of houses for 35 households in Đại Từ, Phổ Nhai, Đồng Hỷ districts.
On the evening of July 13th, at Lam Sơn Theatre, Thanh Hóa City, Thanh Hóa Province, the 16th National Radio Festival 2024, which was organized by the Voice of Vietnam in coordination with the People's Committee of Thanh Hóa Province and Thanh Hóa Radio and Television Station, has officially closed.
At the closing ceremony, the organizing committee accorded 224 prizes, including 28 gold prizes, 58 silver prizes, 71 bronze prizes, 67 consolation prizes. Thái Nguyen Radio and Television Station was honored to have 4 prizes, including 1 silver prize, 1 bronze prize, 2 consolidation prizes for works in the following categories: radio story, live radio program, specialized program, and radio program in ethnic languages.
Thai Nguyen Tea is a brand that is not only famous in the domestic market but has reached out to the world. The collective trademark Thai Nguyen Tea has been protected nationwide and in many countries. Recently, the provincial authorities has proposed many solutions to improve the reputation of Thai Nguyen Tea brand. At the same time, promote propaganda so that households producing and trading tea products will strictly comply with the provision of the law on intellectual property rights.
In August 2006, the Department of Intellectual Property issued a certificate of registration of the collective trademark Thai Nguyen Tea, and Thái Nguyen Provincial Farmers Association were assigned as the owner. This is also the first specific product of Thái Nguyen Province to receive collective trademark protection. Thus, up to this point, the collective trademark Thái Nguyen Tea has been officially protected in 6 countries and territories worldwide. To ensure the right of consumers and tea processing manufacturers, we need to improve the efficiency of tea brand management, to have farmers' tea producers and especially consumers rest assured with Thái Nguyen tea products. Thái Nguyen currently has 22,200 hectares of tea, of which the area for tea products is 21,100 hectares. The province has 194 companies, cooperatives, businesses, household and establishments registered and granted certificates to use the collective brand Thái Nguyen Tea. Tea makers in the province are worried about counterfeit labels of Thái Nguyen Tea on the internet. The authorities review and have chances to hand units that have used Thái Nguyen Tea collective trademark without protection or being registered, not being authorized for use. Thái Nguyen always pays attention to enhancing the reputation of the Thái Nguyen Tea brand and promoting propaganda so that households producing and trading tea products in the province strictly comply with the provisions of the law on intellectual property rights, thus contributing to improving the value of tea products. We always accompany officials and farmer members to help them improve the quality of tea products, preserving the brand of tea, avoiding the situation of mixing products that do not ensure quality for consumption in the market. To continue promoting the development of Thai Nguyen Tea brand in the national and global markets, it is necessary to have the cooperation of production units, business units, and tea growers. Besides, it is necessary to pay attention to three extremely important factors of exporting: innovating processing technology, diversifying products, and improving product standards and quality.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye and see you next time.